And now for our favorite segment of the week. That's right. It's this week's wins. That's right. This week's wins. That's right. This week's wins. This week's wins. Let's fucking go, baby. I gave you guys some parlays. I gave you guys a PFL parlay. I gave you guys this parlay. Died on the first and second legs and the third leg. Mark Ewan didn't win. Sammy Joe didn't win. Malachi didn't win. We took an L, but that's why we have the high risk, right? Because, hey, there's a chance to bring back a little cash. Might as well throw a little bread out there, right? But then I gave you guys this PFL parlay. Paul Hughes, Connor Hughes, Gino Van Steenis, and Hyder Khan plus 184. And guess what, baby? It cashed. Yeah, it cashed. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you want to go take a look at it, did a little 35 piece, brought back almost a 120 piece, feeling good about it. A little Connor Hughes, a little Gino Van Steenis, Hyder Khan, Paul Hughes. I actually got it at plus 230. I got it at even better odds. Don't be mad. Don't be hating. Just appreciate. Okay? Look what I got Connor at. Look at Paul Hughes. The man is a minus 3,200. I got him at. I just want to throw him in there so I could say I made money off Paul Hughes, to be honest. That's really the real reason I threw him in there. And what? But yeah, so shout out to everybody that cashed. The PFL parlay cashes. We got a green check coming to the motherfucking channel. I'll be posting that right after this with some great victory music. Don't you worry. And then we moved on to the UFC card. And we started pretty all right. Now I gave you guys the CP units parlay, which was Grasso decision, Fioro TKO, Bilal TKO. And none of those outcomes happened. It was an off week for CP units. It is what it is. We can't be right all the time. Also, I changed my method up this week, which may have fucked it up. I made this event on Friday rather than when I usually do on Thursday. And I feel like that fucked up the juju of this. So let me try to get that sorted out. And hopefully I follow the process next week and we get the outcomes that we want. But I also gave you guys this UFC parlay, Jazzy Jazz, Valentina, and Bilal. Obviously, this parlay died on the very last leg, on the very last fight of the night. Bilal Muhammad did not cash our parlay, which was devastating, if we're being honest. But it's okay. It's okay, because I gave you guys this parlay. Navajo Sterling, Modestas Bukauskas, Eamon Zahabi, Daniel Santos at a plus 1404. And you can bet your ass Daddy threw some money on this. Oh, yeah. The high risk parlay cash, baby. A little 10 piece to bring back 214 because I used the boost on it to bring it to 2047. And then I also had plus 1386 on FanDuel. Both brought back over $350. Shout out to the high risk parlay. Very little risk, high reward. That's why I call it the high risk parlay, baby. Let's go. Shout out to those who cashed on the high risk. Shout out to those who cashed on Navajo Sterling, Modestas Bukauskas, Eamon Zahabi, and Daniel Santos. We had three dogs in there. Bukauskas, Zahabi, Santos. And we cash, baby. Let's fucking go. That's what I like to see. Also, we had some small bets on the night. We had a little Navajo Sterling points action going, a little plus 250 on DraftKings, a little plus 290 on FanDuel, a little sprinkle there, a little sprinkle here. We had the Jazz Davicius sub at plus 300, plus 380 on FanDuel. That was a nice little cash, a little sprinkle here and there as well to bring back some cash. We had the Malat finish. We had it on both apps, a little sprinkle here and a little sprinkle there to bring back some more cash at plus 110 and plus 115. We had the Chevy points at plus 180, plus 220 on both apps. Yeah, we sprinkled. That was more than a sprinkle. That was a splash right there. But yeah, plus 180, plus 220. Shout out to Val bringing home the points, the money, the everything. And then last but not least, we had this parlay. I decided to go a little bit more high risk and add 2 names in there for Daniel Santos. So I went Almacan, Sterling, Bukowskis, Malat, Zahabi. Another 10 piece at plus 1609 and plus 1573 to bring back 80 and 170, another 250 off a nice easy 5-leg piece, and that's why this is another great episode and week for this week's wins, baby. Yeah, we're hot. We're hot as fuck right now. We're hot as fuck right now. Let's go.